Pisces, let's go ahead and tap into your 2025 prediction. See what's going on for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So we're going to see what we can expect here this upcoming year. Hopefully you guys are excited about wrapping up this year, headed into a new year. So we're going to see what's going on for my Pisces babies for 2025. Okay, here we go. So, all right, Pisces. So we have no, all right. Wait, postpone, pause, say no, all right. So this is a year where you're going to have to exercise saying no a little bit more. For some of you, this can be about maybe boundaries, okay. You guys might have some of those people-pleasing tendencies, or you just get really excited about stuff, so you just like yes, okay. So this is a season or a year where you do want to be more mindful of what you are consenting to, what you are saying yes to, because some things you very much need to be saying no to. Keep in mind that 2025 is a universal 9 year in numerology, so it is a time of wrapping things up, cycles completing. So there may be an element of you saying no to something, like no more of this. Like this has been a cycle, maybe for some of you, that you've been in for like 9 years or something like that. And you're like, I don't want to be in this cycle anymore. For some of you, it could be like a job path that you've been on, a career path. For others of you, it could be a business you've had for the last 9 years, or whatever amount of time. It could be a relationship you've been in, it could be a place that you've lived in, but 2025 is going to be the year where you're like, no more of this, and basically it could be time to move on, to clear the way for 2026, which will be a universal 1 year of new beginnings. Okay, so also anything that just isn't working in 2025, or you feel like it's just like, god damn, like there's so much opposition here, this door is just not opening, it might not be meant to, okay. It could be a timing thing. We do have wait, postpone, pause, okay. So things could be at a standstill here. I'm getting, especially during the first part of the year where Saturn is still in Pisces, you may start to experience more movement and maybe more yes energy coming in when Saturn shifts into Aries. I'll have to get the exact date on that. So let's see when that will be. All right, Saturn moves into Aries May the 24th, okay? So maybe more May, moving into June. A lot of the no's that you could be experiencing, you will surprisingly see like it becomes a lot of yeses, moving into next summer. So just keep that in mind. If you're feeling a little discouraged during the first part of the year and just feeling like, damn, things just really aren't working out, things will shift for you moving into the middle of the year. All right, so let's take a further look into this, Pisces. We're going to break this down by the 4 quarters of the year, just to see maybe how this energy of no could be playing into your life a little more. Okay, so for first quarter, January, February, March, we have animals coming through. For some of you, this could be animal spirits that are connecting with you. You might have pets or something like that. That could be significant. I don't know if you've been thinking about getting a pet. It might be best to put a pause on that. Maybe this isn't the right time for that. So just keep that in mind. I heard another pet, so you might be thinking about getting another dog, another cat, or something like that, and it's like, maybe not right now, okay? Yeah, for some reason I get, some of you could be adopting as well, or trying to adopt, and maybe getting a lot of no's, or the animals that you feel connected to, it's like they're getting taken off the market, like before you're able to get them and stuff like that. Spirit has the perfect pet in store for you. I kid you not. This is a really random story too. So I do feel like I'm connecting with someone that's maybe looking to adopt a pet. Yeah, Spirit's got the perfect one for you, okay? Also with this animal's energy, this could be a time where you're feeling a little more instinctual. You're more tapped into your gut. Your intuition is heightened. Your sense of smell can be heightened. Your sight, like all of your senses, there could be a heightening of them going on right now. So, or during the first quarter of the year. Yeah, just like animals, they know like when danger is present and stuff like that. They can kind of sniff it out. Or it's like they hairs stand up on their body. Like they have physical sensations of when something is just no, not it. You need to pay attention to your body and what your no feels like, okay? Because you, Pisces, oftentimes find yourselves in situations where you're ignoring your body's cues. And it's like your intuition is just dead ass, like just flat out communicating with you. Like, no, that's not good. That person, no, they're not good. That job, that fucking sucks. That thing that you're eating, please stop. Like, so I guess you need to really tune into your body a little bit more. Some of you could be doing some detoxing here during the first part of the year. Exercising more, you know, just finding ways to like connect with your physical body more intentionally. For quarter two, April, May, June, we have fertility. If you're wanting to get pregnant, this will be a good time for that. You could definitely find yourself getting pregnant around this time, okay? So it's kind of after your birthday season. So, hey, you know, some of y'all could have some good birthday sex and then, whoa, find out you're pregnant, okay? So, yeah, that could be a situation that you got going on there. Congratulations. If you're not wanting to get pregnant, do what you need to do to protect yourself, okay? Because we're moving into some really unprecedented times. I mean, they've been unprecedented, but even more unprecedented than before. So, you know, with women's rights and things like that, it's a lot going on. So if you're not wanting to get pregnant, do what you need to do to protect yourself to prevent that from happening, okay? Also, this is a fertile time when it comes to ideas that you are exploring. There could be money that comes through these ideas. So definitely, whatever this is, nurture it. It's giving me the Empress energy. So you could be feeling very Empress-like here during the second quarter of the year, which would make sense. It is spring. It is a fertile time of the year as well. So go ahead, look, guys. Some of y'all gonna be having y'all a little baby. If you get pregnant in March, the baby be at the end of the year. I think born at the end of the year. Yeah, beginning of the new year maybe. So, just saying. Just saying. Let's see what else we have going on. Yeah, I see a lot of time that you could be spending outdoors too. That's going to be good for your womb health, but also good for your creative health as well as being outside. Okay, in the third quarter, July, August, September, we have justice. So some type of wrongdoing or unfairness, maybe a no, is turning into like a yes. It might not be from the exact same source, okay? So maybe you got rejected from one job, but you got a new job that's coming in and they're like, we want you, we got to have you, okay? It might not be that person where you was like, oh, they're going to rue the day that they rejected me and didn't accept my love. Like, it might not be that person, but it's going to be the love of your life. So it's like, who's worried about that motherfucker, right? So you're getting your just due here for sure when it comes to the third quarter. Some of you might be involved in some sort of litigation. I don't know if it's a lawsuit, settlement disputes, anything like that, okay? The no could be a warning to be mindful of your dealings because somebody could try to take you to court for something. Ooh, okay, I'm getting a little bit of a messy story here with the fertility card. For some of y'all, especially any of the masculines watching, you might get somebody pregnant or you might not. But they could claim like you the daddy type of situation. Okay, you might be, you might not. So, like I was saying earlier, I was telling my women to be careful. But hey, men that watch me too, wrap it up, do what you need to do if you're not trying to get somebody pregnant, because you could end up having a whole situation where somebody trying to take you to court and you gotta get paternity tests, and all this extra shit done. Okay, so I just see that as a bit of a warning there for some of you. You know, this ain't somebody that you trying to attach yourself to and maybe go to the courthouse and get married, okay? For some of y'all, it could be that type of situation. You get somebody knocked up and you know, like, okay, this is the person I want to be with because I'm not just knocking up anybody. And yeah, y'all might decide, like, yeah, like, let's just go ahead. We just, like, get married, do a little courthouse thing, and maybe we'll do, like, a wedding after we have the baby or something like that. So that could be a situation for some of you. But whatever, look, you know, if anybody been playing in your face, anybody been blocking your blessings, or at least trying to block your blessings, it's going to be hell to pay, because they definitely going to be paying for it in that third quarter, okay? So make sure you're on the up and up, you know, with your karma and doing the right things and stuff like that, because you will definitely be rewarded for it third quarter next year. There could be important contracts that you're signing as well. Agreements, negotiations that are taking place. This could be like, you know, you don't have to say yes to the first opportunity. So maybe you'll be in a position of power where you get to say no, 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 yes, like that type of thing. Okay, and then for the final quarter of the year, October, November, December, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, we have boundaries, okay? So set them motherfucking boundaries. Don't play, okay? That's that no coming through too. That's gonna be y'all favorite word. You and Cancer kind of got a similar message. I don't know if you have Cancer placements in your chart. You may want to watch that reading too. But boundaries came through for them, and I mentioned, I don't think they got the no card though. I don't think so. Another sign did get this. It might have been them. I don't know. But I remember telling them, like, yo, favorite word finna be no. Okay, so I do feel like that's the same thing for you, Pisces. You are going to be saying no more. You are going to be rejecting people, because people typically know you just being very sweet, and it's just like you usually just going to go for some shit. But this is not the year where you are doing that. Once again, you're tapping into like some fucking animal instincts that you have now, where you're able to sniff out danger, you're able to sniff out deception, you're able to sniff out inauthenticity, you're able to sniff out a fucking opportunist, or you can sniff out the real, the genuine, right? The true. So this is where you're at with it here this year, and it's an empowering space to be in. You might find yourself by the end of the year, you could be limiting some communications with people, potentially even like cutting some people off, like, hey, you know, you changing the dynamics within the relationships. That can definitely be a thing that's coming through here as well. But you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself, to protect your peace, you know, all the things. Wow, that's crazy. I just heard a restraining order. Look, I'm sorry, Pisces. I don't know if shit's getting like that serious. That might be the warning for some of you. It could be someone you're thinking about getting involved with. This motherfucker might be kind of obsessive or some shit where you have to get a fucking restraining order on their ass. So, that shit took a dark turn. But, Pisces, what you do? We put a spell on. Look, I ain't gonna say all that. Because people need to be able to control themselves, you know, regardless of how infatuated with you they may be, okay? So, yeah, that might be something to just keep in mind. You know, use your instincts, right? You intuitive, you tapped in. Something don't feel right, don't smell right, don't look right, don't taste right, whatever. Like, it's a no. Okay, so with that being said, Pisces, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If this message resonated with you at all, please leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.